Ladies and gentlemen, children of the interwebs out there, Sebastian Envy, Strong Style, Nerd, Strong Style, Cinephile, and as of last weekend, your new MPX Prospect Champion. I can go on just all day talking about this here, but we're not here for this. This is Let Us Geek, so let us geek about Titans, back for Season 2. And Titans Episode 1, I know Episode 2 is out, and I've watched it a few times, and I'm going to talk about it later today in a video. And I had done a video on Episode 1. Things got messed up, the whole green screen thing that I'm trying to do here, so I was like, F it, let's just record it again right quick. So, Episode 1 starts off with following the season finale of the first season, which was actually the first episode of the second season was meant to be the season finale of the first season, and they shortened things, and they moved stuff around, and that sort of thing. And it felt just, or at least I think like most of the first episode was meant to be part of the second, or the last episode of the first season. I'll get to what I think they should have done momentarily. But opens with Dick being mind controlled by Trigon, and Rachel, all flustered and scared and everything because her big bad, satanic father's there. Dick's mind controlled, and that sort of thing. We don't know what's going to happen. The other team members are trapped outside, and then we flash to Wayne Manor, where Jason Todd, because Batman and Alfred are off with the Justice League in, I think it was like Europe. Don't know why Alfred would be going, but I think they just needed a throwaway line because they have not casted an actor for Alfred, or want to pay to cast an actor for Alfred. So suddenly, Alfred's going on a Batman show. Whatever. So Hawk and Dove get there, find Jason. We have a little, pissing contest between the wee Robin and Hawk for a bit. Then they decide to work together to find Dick, and then they get to the house where Rachel and the rest are at pretty quickly. I don't know, I can't recall the distance or the city where the house was at versus Gotham City, so I don't know the distance, but they got there pretty quick to just roll up in their Jeep Wrangler or whatever. And then in the meantime, Corey and Donna are outside. Corey's trying to get inside, it's not working. And then their other team shows up. Trigon sees that they're there and decides to let them in. He decides to let them in for the simple fact he's going to use them giving in to their darker desires, needs, feelings to turn them over to his side. They do the whole dark eye makeup, that signals mind control for budget TV, television, that sort of thing. And Trigon says he needs Rachel's heart to break for him to ultimately be able to take control. He's going to do that by having the one who she has the biggest heart for at this point, Dick, seemingly kill who she has the second biggest heart for, which is, Gar. And then he's able to amass more power, emerges in his super CG, Satan devil form or whatever, goes outside to start, killing plant life and doing whatever he's going to do to win, because he just walks out into a field and just kind of looks over things and that sort of thing. Snaps the neck of the mother he used basically to just dupe Rachel. And meanwhile, Rachel is trying to reach through to Dick to get him to break the hold that Trigon has on her. After Gar has to snap the hold Trigon has on Rachel, then Rachel snaps the hold that Trigon has on Gar. And then she goes out to the field, she throws up her arms, these venom-like tendrils come out, and it's all magic-y CG stuff. The Trigon gets blown back and then disintegrated. And Rachel just dramatically walks out of the smoke, and she's all better, and Trigon's defeated, and that was the extent of it, really. Then afterwards, they have this long-winded kind of hey, it was fun, but let's never do this again, and we're going to go our separate ways. Where are you guys going? Oh, we don't know, wherever the road takes us. That sort of just long-winded, just finale sort of scene where everybody's going, on their different paths and that sort of thing. Something that should have been done in the season finale of the first episodes. That's what I think, that they should have done an extended, because usually episodes are 50, 55 minutes, something like that. They should have just done an extended season finale where it was going to be 70 minutes, and that last part was going to be tacked on to the season finale. And then the last bit of the episode where you see the team go back to, you see Bruce and Dick sit down, have a heart-to-heart, where Dick kind of airs out his feelings about what happened and where they left things and why made the decision that he did, and then once he got past the anger that he had, he could actually see the good that Bruce was doing for him. And Bruce asked him, basically, what are you going to do now? And he was thinking about San Francisco. Bruce was like, Titans again. I guess Bruce has a hold on the property there or something. And Bruce says, hey, I'll let you have it under one condition. That condition is for Jason to come with them because Jason needs some sanding. He's got some rough edges that need sanding out. And he's hoping that Dick can help kind of focus his temperament and that sort of thing. So we get that bit with Bruce, we get that bit in the tower, and then we get some Deathstroke, because Deathstroke sees on the news, because after the whole Trigon thing, it's the part from the trailer where Jason goes before the camera, says Titans are back, blah, blah. Hobo-looking Deathstroke, who's been living off the grid in the country, sees it and decides to clean himself up, come back to the city, see him go back to his house. He's got his little manservant there that says people have been inquiring about his services and asks him, are we back? And Deathstroke kind of like smiles or whatever. And that kind of sets the stage for things to progress in the rest of season 2 as Deathstroke as the larger baddie or whatever. But like I said, that last 15 minutes where they go through the Titan stuff, the Bruce Wayne stuff, and the Deathstroke stuff, that could have been part of the second episode, which is Rose, where we get an introduction of Rose Wilson, Slade's daughter or whatever, to the team, and then some other things happen with Hawk and Dove and that sort of thing. All that could have happened in addition to the last 15 minutes of the first episode could have been tacked onto that. So that was my only thinking with the decision making of those 2 episodes. All in all, it was a good episode. It was fun seeing all the characters back again. I'm hoping for season 2 that the story is a tighter woven narrative, not so broken up like the first season was. That was my biggest complaint. Lots of potential, just a broken narrative. The only thing I really didn't like had to do with Hawk and Dove, which I've said from the beginning. Hawk and Dove are like my favorite characters in the series. I think they should get a spinoff. I love their story. The actress playing Dawn, there was just something about her delivery. It was just like this smug, arrogant sort of, I'm cooler than everybody else that's around me when I say things. I don't know if it was just her or the direction she was giving, but it was just different for me from the other episodes that she was in, and it was even different for me than the second episode, where it features a lot of Dove in that. It was just something about that first episode. I don't know what it was exactly. And is it just me, or is the sound off for other people? Because I'll be sitting there watching it on TV, and it's like the dialogue parts are just so low, so I turn up the volume to be able to hear it, and then an action scene happens, and it just like blows out my speakers because it's so loud. I don't know if that's just me, my system, or anybody else out there is having that issue. Like I said, all in all, it's a good episode, good start to season 2. We'll see where it goes, if the narrative stays coherent and structured together and organized, or if it'll fall off the rails like it did in season 1. What do you guys out there think? Let me know in the comments below. Follow me on social media. Talk to me there. It's going to be here. Watch more videos. I'm talking about episode 2 shortly. I know I got to get to that. And talking about the battle between Marvel and DC over Keanu Reeves, of all things. And coming up this weekend, I've got CWF TV tapings. So look for information for that. Come out, check it out if you want to. We've got those matches from MPX. They'll be up on this channel. You kind of see what happened to me this past weekend with XCW Family Reunion, MPX Die Hard, and of course the belt that I won, and all that fun stuff. Other videos coming soon. Just like, subscribe, share, hit the bell so you can get notified of new videos. Meantime, let us geek.